In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the science behind rhyming. This video is going to be geared towards rappers, but any artist from any genre can apply these techniques to their lyrics. My name is ColeMize, and I've been helping rappers perfect their rap skills on this channel for the past 9 years. Now, let's get straight to it. To get started, let's quickly define what a rhyme is. A rhyme is a literary device that makes your words sound catchy due to the middle and or ending of at least two words sharing the same sound, which creates a sonic pattern that the listener can follow along to. For example, the words stack and rack share two sounds, the ah sound and the k sound. This is a great example of what we would call a one-syllable rhyme, and these are awesome. But if you only use one-syllable rhymes in your lyrics, your rhymes will sound like nursery rhymes. In addition to using one-syllable rhymes, you should also try to use multi-syllable rhymes, such as never and clever. These are two-syllable words, and both the eh and ver sounds rhyme. But don't just stick to two-syllable words. See if you can also rhyme three-syllable words. Now, once you start trying to rhyme more than two syllables at a time, it becomes a lot more difficult to find words that rhyme that also make sense with what you're trying to say. And a great technique that rappers use to get around this is using multiple smaller words to rhyme with one bigger word. For an example, fantastic, ran past it. And this same technique can easily be used on any multi-syllable words, no matter how big it is. For an example, a four-syllable word like alligator, I could say now and later. It's also important when you're chasing multi-syllable rhymes to not let the rhymes take away from the meaning of what it is that you're trying to say. Sometimes you may need to let one of your rhymes go so that the phrasing of what you're trying to say makes sense. You don't have to rhyme with every single syllable in order for what you're doing to sound good and impressive to the listener. For an example, alphabetical. Now it's legible. The ah sound from now rhymes with ow, but it's doesn't rhyme with pho. But le rhymes with be, and j rhymes with tuh, and bowl rhymes with coal. Also, rappers use a few techniques to make words rhyme better by manipulating them. For example, one tool that we use is something I like to refer to as shaving, where we just take some of a word off to make it rhyme more with another word that we're trying to rhyme with. For example, the word mirror is a two-syllable word, which will rhyme with clearer. But I could shave a syllable off of it and say mirror, which now rhymes with fear. One of the most common things that we shave off of words are G's, which increase the rhyming potential of these words and helps them roll off the tongue easier. For example, the word shaking rhymes with the word mason due to them sharing the A sounds. But the king and son don't rhyme with each other, which causes this rhyme to feel weak. But if you shave the G off of shaking, it will now rhyme due to both words ending with an N sound. Now listen to the difference. Shaking, mason. Shaken, mason. Now, as you're advancing in your rhyming skills and you're looking to take it even to another level, I highly recommend that you play around with a little something called alliteration. Alliteration is kind of like the other side of a rhyme. Remember, a rhyme is when the middle and or the end of a word rhymes with another word. Well, alliteration is when the beginning of a word shares the same sound as the beginning of another word. For an example, if I was to say that I was brutally beaten over my big brown head by a buster with a blue baseball bat, all those B sounds is alliteration. Alliteration can be subtle, and it's a great way to sprinkle a little bit of ear candy in between the rhymes and stuff that you've created. For example, check out these bars. I got an issue with these folks telling me that I can't rap. I don't need their blessings, so I left them in the past. First off, notice how I shaved the G off of blessing and shaved the off of them to make these words rhyme more with each other. Without this, it would have been blessing and left them, but instead it's blessing, left them. But also notice that there isn't much rhyming happening on that first bar. So I swapped out the word issue with problem and the word folks with people to get some alliteration on this line to make it pop just a little bit more. Also, the P on people created an additional rhyme with the word me. I got a problem with these people telling me that I can't rap. Now let's listen to the difference before and after. I got an issue with these folks telling me that I can't rap. I got a problem with these people telling me that I can't rap. Now let's hear a before and after of both bars together. I got an issue with these folks telling me that I can't rap. I don't need their blessings, so I left them in the past. I got a problem with these people telling me that I can't rap. I don't need their blessings, so I left them in the past. And again, alliteration is very subtle. Most listeners don't even realize this is going on, but if you were to remove the alliteration, they would notice that something sounded off or something didn't sound as good for some reason. For an example, in addition to the alliteration that I added with the P sounds, did you notice that I already have some alliteration going with these lyrics with the I sounds? Listen again and pay attention to just the I sounds. I got a problem with these people telling me that I can't rap. I don't need their blessings, so I left them in the past. Now let's have a shootout between a version without any alliteration and a version with alliteration. I got a problem with these folks. They telling me not to rap. Who needs the blessing? We just left them in the past. I got a problem with these people telling me that I can't rap. I don't need the blessing, so I left them in the past. Now they both sound good to me, but the one with alliteration sounds better. Now that you understand some of the more advanced techniques that we use to make our rhymes sound so good, stay tuned because next week I'm going to be dropping part 2 to this video where I'm breaking down the science behind how we structure our rhymes in time. And be sure to show off some of the awesome techniques that you just learned by spitting you some bars in the comments section below. Again, my name is ColeMize with ColeMizeStudios.com, where I strive to make you a better rapper now. And be sure to check the video description below for links to my free ebook, The #1 Fundamental to Rapping, my one-on-one coaching service, and my quick rap guides. And subscribe to this channel for more straight to the point, no BS, how to rap video tutorials just like this one. And always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace. Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it, kill it.